So when you first meet me, I just seem like your average crazy person. I mean, the only really crazy thing I do is sometimes I tend to talk out loud to myself when I'm by myself. When you really get to know me, or I find out you also like Glee, then you enter this whole other world of that I'm a part of. There's been a couple of shows before Glee that I've been really obsessed over, but Glee is like the one that like kind of controls. It's a good, important chunk of my life. They had redone Don't Stop Believing, and it sounded good, so I really wanted to watch it. And it was on after the American Idol finale. So when me and my mom watched that, I just stayed up and watched the first episode of Glee when it aired. And that's when it all started going downhill.
First? Let me guess. Finn and Rachel are going to do a ballad, right? Followed by the kids joining in with a classic rock number where Mercy... I'm not saying this.
Stupid bitch, you started this.
You won your sectional last year. It's just, I don't know, you guys used to be the underdogs.
I have talked the talk about everyone in here feeling special for over a year now.
It means that your boyfriend is full of crap.
Oh shit. No one likes Rachel. I don't know why. I love Rachel. Everyone hates her. I love her. Oh god, I cry so hard.
Carly has a small addiction to Glee. Not always. She's gotten better, but she still does it.
Well, first of all, Jenna likes to think that when I post Glee spoilers, I do it just to spite her. No! But I actually post them to everybody, mainly to my friend Lauren, who also likes Glee. So when this happened, she was like, Carly, stop Glee raping everybody. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she just started going off about how I was Glee raping people, and I was just defending myself. And she just kept, accusing me of this Glee rape. And I'm like, what is Glee rape? I don't even know what it is. She makes me watch them with her. Against my will. Sometimes. Most times. And she gets really upset when things happen with the one couple, which I don't understand. Because I don't really like the show. But one time she was in the fetal position on the floor crying for about 10 minutes. I think somebody timed it, actually. Online you can find a lot of people who are, kind of obsessed as I am, and a lot of them, if you can believe it, even more so. So to talk with those people about the show and not feel like they're judging me for it, it's, it's comforting to know I'm not the only one. In her defense, everyone has things they get excited over. Just not so, obsessively. Immediately, I loved it. I went on, that's actually how I got iTunes. I downloaded it that day so I could download Don't Stop Believing, the Gleecast version, and that's all I listened to for a good week. I went into school next day, and it was on my MP3 player, and my friend who also watched it and loved it, we were just sitting in class and that's all we would do is listen to it. So I've pretty much been a huge fan since the beginning. For people who don't really like it, I guess I could say, if you really want to give it a chance, you should go back and watch at least the first episode and the following subsequent episodes, the first few episodes, because those are really the best ones. My favorite thing about Glee would be that when it first came out, they had a lot of promos, and one of the promos is like, what is Glee? And the answer is, Glee makes you special. It's just, it's just that kind of show. It's a feel-good show, and I think that's what really got me hooked. That one line, Glee makes you special, that the idea that all these different people could come together and sing, that's kind of a perfect world for me. I mean, who doesn't want to be that happy all the time?